Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Card Shark and learning the fourth technique in the game, which is called the Indiscreet Fingers. And there's a couple of stages to this, so we're going to start in a second. But first, just quickly explain what the first stage involved. This first stage is going to see the Comte here dealing us a round of cards, and he's going to show us a glimpse of the card for our opponent. And our aim is to see which of those cards is the highest, and then we're going to learn how to signal to him the value and suit of that card. So let's start. Right, so we can see he's got the 10 going to our opponent. Doesn't show us our cards, doesn't need to. Got the Queen of Spades there. So you've got to remember these as they're dealt out. 10, so Queen of Spades is still our highest at this point. That's a 5. So still the Queen of Spades. Jack of Clubs. So Queen of Spades is the highest card that he's dealt to our opponent. And now we've got to signal to him the suit in this screen. So what we do is we hold down the left mouse button, and then you drag down once to signal clubs. And the way I remember this is that he's holding up 3 fingers for clubs. So clubs, you'll notice, has sort of three round parts to the symbol. So 3 fingers, sort of 3 bumps, if you like. And we hold down 2 fingers for hearts. Our heart has sort of 2 bumps on it for our 2 fingers. And we're holding up 1 finger. There's like a point on the top of the spade. Sorry, that's how I remember that. And then it doesn't really follow the pattern, but if you pull all the way down, no fingers displayed equals diamonds. We know that it was the Queen of Spades that we're supposed to be signaling. So if I just, like, you can, while you're still holding down the left mouse button, you can then push up to then cycle back through all your suits. So I'm going to go back down to the spades, because you know it was the Queen. And now, this is how we signal value of the card. We can sort of drag and place the card in our hand to indicate the suit. Sorry, the value. So if you hold down the left mouse button and push up, it would be the ace. If you were to hold down the left mouse button and then push to the right, it would be the king. If you were to push down the left mouse button and drag down for the queen, and then hold the mouse button down and pull back to the left for the jack. You kind of remember it's like almost like the points of a compass going around in a clockwise direction. So north is ace, east is king, south is queen, and west is jack. So we have the queen. So we're going to hold down the left mouse button and we're going to lay it down. And in fact, while you're holding down the left mouse button, if you can move it into the various directions while you're holding the mouse down and just see that you're displaying the right value. So we're going to drag it up for ace, going to drag it east for king, we're going to drag it south for queen, which is the one we're going to do, but just to show you, we can then drag it left to the west for the jack. So we're going to pull it down for the queen. And that's the Indiscreet Fingers. It's quite a simple one, actually. It's one of my favourites as well, because it's, I don't know, I find it quite satisfying to pull off. We're going to just quickly repeat that just to show you again how it works. So he's going to, again, deal out 5 cards to our opponent, showing us each time what the card is. We're really only looking for face cards or the ace. There's no sort of real... well, basically, we can't signal anything else, in fact. So that's the Jack of Hearts still. At the moment is the highest card. And there we go. Jack of Hearts is the highest in our opponent's hand. So we know for hearts, it's got 2 little bumps on top of a heart, so we've got to hold up 2 fingers. And this time we know it was the jack. So we're going to hold down the left mouse button and then pull it left to the west for a jack. So again, we've signalled to the Comte the highest value card in his opponent's hand, and that's how you pull off the Indiscreet Fingers. So thanks very much for joining me for this quick how-to, and hopefully I will see you next time.